Have you ever been in a meeting and noticed that the loudest person in the room, well, they're not always the most effective one? We're kind of taught that leaders have to be these big, charismatic personalities, always commanding attention. But what if that's completely backwards? Today, we're going to dig into why the quiet leaders so often come out on top and what that means for you.
So let's just get right into it, shall we? We've all been led to believe that leadership means being loud, being front and center, being the one in charge. But you know what? Real leadership isn't about getting the spotlight. It's about getting results. It's really time we rethink what it actually means to lead a team.
All right, it is time to just completely dismantle this myth. This whole idea that the loudest, most dominant person is the best leader, it's not just wrong, it's actively holding you and your team back from doing your best work. So let's break down why.
Okay, so look at it this way. On one side, you've got the ego-driven leader. This is the person who's a total control freak, needs to have their hands in everything, they become a bottleneck, right? But then, on the other side, you have what's called a level 5 leader. This is someone who is so focused on the mission that they build a team that can win, even without them. They're not a bottleneck, they are a growth engine. So which one do you want to be?
So what exactly is this better way? Well, this whole concept of level 5 leadership, it's not just some feel-good theory. It's actually backed by some serious research into what separates the merely good companies from the truly great ones. Let's dive in.
So this idea actually comes from Jim Collins's fantastic book, Good to Great. He studied all these companies that made the leap from just being okay to being absolutely elite, and he found something fascinating. Every single one of them, without exception, had a level 5 leader running the show.
And this quote, this is the heart of it all. Level 5 leaders are this incredible paradox. They are personally humble, but professionally just fierce. They couldn't care less about the spotlight on themselves. They only care about the mission. It's all about the cause, not their ego.
Now look, becoming a level 5 leader is a journey, for sure. And that first step is usually getting into the right role to begin with. But here's a pretty shocking number for you. 75% of resumes get rejected by automated bots before a human being ever even lays eyes on them. So how do you even get a chance to prove you have what it takes?
And that, right there, is where our sponsor, MogulCV.ai, comes in. It's built specifically to beat those bots. You can upload your LinkedIn profile, or pretty much any document, and in about a minute, it turns it into a perfectly formatted CV that's optimized to get past those resume screeners. It'll even write you a personalized cover letter to help you land that dream leadership role. And you know what the best part is? There's no monthly subscription. You just pay for what you use, and they even give you 3 free credits to get started.
Okay, so now that you know how to actually get your foot in the door, let's talk about how to walk the walk once you're inside. I'm going to give you 3 really practical steps you can start using today to practice level 5 leadership.
It's a really simple framework, but it is so powerful. It comes down to this: listen, give credit away, and make yourself replaceable. Sounds kind of weird, right? Let's break each of those down.
All right, first things first. You have to stop being the person who has all the answers. Your job as a leader isn't to make every single decision. It's to build a culture where the best ideas win, no matter where they come from. You empower your team. You set the vision, and then, and this is the hard part, you get out of the way.
I love this one. It's so simple. When the team wins, you shine the spotlight directly on them. See, an ego-driven leader, they hoard all the credit for themselves. But a level 5 leader, they know that celebrating their team is the absolute best way to build loyalty and real commitment to the mission.
Okay, I know this one sounds totally crazy, but hear me out. Your ultimate goal as a true leader is to become obsolete. Seriously, if your team can't function without you, you haven't built a system, you've just built a bottleneck with you at the center. The real goal is to create something so strong that it thrives, even when you're not there.
So let's just be really clear about this. True leadership is not about being indispensable. It's about building a legacy that's going to outlast you. That is the fundamental difference between just being a manager and being a real leader.
You know, it all boils down to a really simple mindset shift. You have to drop the ego, you have to stay humble, and you have to focus on the collective win, not your own personal glory.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Are you playing the short game, just chasing status, or are you playing the long game, building something that will last long after you're gone? The choice, really, is yours.